Hello, it's Carolyn from the Purple Poncho. Today I'm going to show you how to make this very nice single crochet edging. You can put this on scarves, hats, blankets, just about anything that you could think of. So I will show you how to add this border onto your main fabric. To begin, I'm using a size J crochet hook or 6mm and some number 4 worsted weight yarn. If you're making the simple pocket scarf, then this is how I added the border to that. So once you have your edging, your final row of edging on the end of your scarf, we're going to be putting the single crochet border along these double crochet stitches here on the long edge. So to do that, continuing in the same color, chain 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I'm going to rotate my fabric upside down. We're going to be working in that direction. And I'm going to place a single crochet in the second stitch from my hook. And in each stitch across. So I will have 6 single crochet stitches in each row. Now to join the single crochet to my fabric, my first join is going to be in the end of this single crochet row here. So I will just slip stitch right here. And that's my first join going across. Now I'm going to slip stitch up into the next space around my double crochet stitch and turn your work. Bringing my working yarn to the back behind my crochet hook, I'm going to go into the back loop only, which is the V-stitch here on top of my single crochet. We're only going to insert our hook under that back loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, and yarn over, pull through 2. So there's one stitch, and we're going to make one single crochet in each stitch across in the back loop. My last stitch. So I have 6 single crochet stitches. Looking at the V's on top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chain 1 and turn. And bringing my yarn to the back. Go in that first single crochet stitch, back loop only. Make a single crochet there. And make a single crochet in each stitch across in the back loop only. And my 6 single crochet stitches. And I'm going to slip stitch in that same single crochet or same double crochet area, and then moving up to my next double crochet row, which is right here, I'm going to slip stitch in that first little open space there and turn. And we're just going to repeat the same thing. Bringing my yarn to the back, finding my first single crochet. If you can't spot it, you can always count back from the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because sometimes you might want to go into this first one right here, or when I say first one, this is really where we're doing the turn. So if you want to make sure you're going into the right stitch, just count back 6 stitches from the edge and start your first single crochet in that space there, in that stitch on the edge. So working my way back. We're going to have 2 single crochet rows for each double crochet stitch on the edge. And just remember back loop only each time. Okay, so I have 6 single crochets, and now I'm going to slip stitch around the same double crochet, but I'm going into the next space here, which was right here. And now I'm going to move up to the next double crochet. If you spread this out a little bit, I'm going to go right here into the next space. And this adds a little bit of height, so when I turn and go back, my stitches will be evenly going across. So that's how we add the edging to the double crochet stitches. I have an example of a second way to add the same stitches to your fabric. So this is just a fabric of double crochet stitches, and let's say this is a blanket and you wanted to add this to your blanket in a different color. We're going to be working along this long edge here around these double crochet stitches. So with the slip knot on my hook, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, move your thumb up and finger to grab it, and yarn over, pull through 2. That is a standing single crochet. Next, make another single crochet around that same double crochet and move down to the next row of double crochets, and we're going to place 2 single crochets around each double crochet. Okay. So it gives it a nice edge when you're changing colors. And then you would just proceed with making your edging. So work your single crochets. Going back down the chain. And then turn. So we're not going to go into that first stitch. We're going to go up to that second stitch. And then we're going to slip stitch into the next single crochet to get that height. And then we're going to turn. And then continue working in the back loop all the way across. Here's my last stitch. Now we already slip stitched into here, so we're going to slip stitch in the next stitch to add that, and then slip stitch in the next stitch up the side. and turn and continue on. So you can see it's flat, and we have 2 rows of single crochet for each row of double crochet. So I'm showing you in the regular yarn. It's a little bit easier to see than working in the velvet yarn that I used for the scarf. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and we'll add this edging to lots of your projects in the future. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial on how to make this beautiful single crochet edging. Please like and share this video with your friends, and subscribe to my channel to be notified of new videos being released. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for crocheting with me, and have a wonderful day.